for you.
All right. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the house of Cynt. Set it. Yes, come on in, you guys. Go ahead and hit that like button as you come on in the house of Cynt. Set it. You guys know the routine. Let me go ahead and drop the disclaimer. This site is for education and entertainment purposes. Therefore, everything that I say after this, you guys, is allegedly. Okay. But you all know I'm going to drop the links after the video so that you guys can go back and view the content as well. Okay. So I wanted to do the video on yesterday regarding the volcano and what's going on out in the Atlantic Ocean, you guys. Okay. I already done a video of what's going on in California with the oil spill. And I told you guys, look next week. Hey, sis, I told you guys to pay attention to what's going to be going on next week, which here we are this week. And it's a lot of stuff and we're going to talk about it. Okay. But before we get to that, you guys, I have a story that I need to talk about, you guys, regarding a Black realtor who was showing his two Black clients a home and they were handcuffed. Okay. And the reason why this hit his home, because this is what I do. Okay. So I can just only imagine while I'm showing a client a house, the police come and put me in handcuffs. That's humiliating. It's embarrassing. Okay. But we're going to get to that as well. Okay. So yeah, y'all come on in. Yes. Welcome, my sensations. I appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you. All my old subscribers that are already here, my sensations, and my new subs that are coming in. Thank you all. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to share my screen because we're going to get to it, and I'm not going to make this a long drawn out video, you guys, because it's Friday. Okay. And yeah, so and I got my cousin in the studio with me today, y'all. She if y'all hear my cousin, she might say, look, coming stuff in the background. It's my cousin in the background because we got, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna share my screen, you guys, and then we are going to get to it, you all. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about, and I'm not going to play the video because you already know how YouTube get to tripping, but I'm gonna drop the link and you all can go back and watch the video. But I am going to read and shout out to CNN for reporting it. They always gonna report something allegedly. But yeah, so a Black father and his son and their Black real estate agent, okay, have filed a federal lawsuit, you guys, against the city of Wyoming, Michigan. Okay, the Wyoming police chief and 6 police officers, after they were ordered by police officers out of the home, they were torn and handcuffed. Okay, so the real estate agent Eric Brown was showing a home to his client Roy Thorne, okay, and his 15-year-old son Samuel on August 1st, when police responding to a neighbor's call showed up at a house. Okay, ordered those inside, to leave with their hands in the air and handcuffed them. Okay, so the lawsuit was filed October the 1st in U.S. District Court for the Western District of Michigan. Okay, seeks unspecified damages on 5 counts, claiming 6 police officers violated the plaintiff's civil rights, including unlawful detainment and excessive force, as well as violations of equal protection. Other courts include assault and battery, false imprisonment, and intentional, okay, infliction of emotional distress. Okay, now before I get to the second half, you guys, I want to stop there. And the reason why I want to stop there, hey, cousin, welcome. I have everybody in the building. Yes. Love you too, cousin. I got my other cousin in the building. Yes. Okay, so guys, let me tell y'all, this is the part that aggravated me so bad. First of all, the nosy ass neighbors, it's after 2 minutes so I can curse. Yeah, the nosy ass neighbors, you all had no business calling the police. If you know it's a house that's for sale next to you and you know people are coming in and out of that house, they're gonna be looking. So why are you being nosy calling the damn police? If they're not breaking in nothing or vandalizing nothing, why are you calling the police? So that was crazy in itself. But we're gonna finish. We're gonna get back to it. Hold on, let me see something. I want to see what else the hell they what happened. Let's see. So the city of Wyoming, the 6 officers involved, the police chief are all named as defendants. Okay, as they should. Okay, so a city spokesperson declined to comment on the lawsuit Friday, telling CNN that the city of Wyoming does not comment on pending litigation. I bet y'all don't want to comment on those pending litigations. Okay. So CNN has been unable to determine if the police chief or the 6 other officers have legal representation to comment on their behalf. Okay, so maybe that's why they don't want to comment. Okay, maybe that's why they don't want to comment. Okay, let's finish. Let's get to it then. Let's see. In an audio of the call released by Wyoming police in August, the caller is heard telling dispatch that a young black man had been arrested at the house the week before. Okay, so police said it was a different caller from the initial incident, but the caller was aware of the previous arrest and had, seen the arrest individual and his vehicle. Okay, so I guess this nosy ass neighbor, because somebody had been arrested the week before, she just all out looking out the goddamn window and shit, peekaboo. And shit, Karen ass. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, don't get me wrong, y'all, and I'm gonna stop right there. Hold on for a second, because it's okay to have neighbors to watch your house, because you never know when something may be wrong at your house and you may need someone to call for help, But at the same time, there should be boundaries. There's a limit to looking out for your neighbor, okay? There's a difference between looking out for your neighbor and being just flat out nosy. That's all I'm saying. Okay, there is a difference, you guys. So let's see what else they're gonna say about this, because this is getting good. Okay, so a Wyoming officer contacted the caller to clarify that it was the same suspect and vehicle from the previous incident. Okay, so the caller confirmed it was, police said. Okay, so the caller was mistaken. However, Brown was giving Thorne and his son a tour of the home after scheduling the visit online the day before. Okay, Brown would explain to the officers, according to the body camera footage released by the police. Okay, so the footage captured by the police dash cam and body camera showed the police officers arriving and ordering the 3 out of the house with their hands in the air. Okay, and you all, when you go and watch the video, and again, I'm gonna drop the link, you all can see him walking out with his hands in the air. Okay, they left the home one by one, following the officers' orders. So just imagine how humiliating that was, you guys. Okay, they were each handcuffed, and Thorne and his teenage son were briefly placed in the back of the seats of a separate patrol vehicle. Okay, so all 3 were released without incident after Brown explained that he was a real estate agent, and that officers are heard in the footage explaining that the house had been broken into the week before. Acknowledging, I'm gonna say that again, acknowledging, this appeared to be a misunderstanding. The officers removed the handcuffs from Thorne and his son and are heard apologizing. See, this is the type of shit that they do all the time. And I'm gonna stop right there, y'all. And you guys can read the rest of that, okay? And the reason why I'm gonna stop right there, because this is what they always do, okay? They always assume shit, okay? Why not assess before you address, okay? Find out what the fuck is going on before you go over here addressing this shit. Why are you calling the police and you don't know what's going on? So they're saying that the house was broken into a week before that. Okay, but was it broken into in the daytime or the nighttime? Because I don't think nobody would have broken the damn house at nighttime. And there clearly it's in the broad daylight. They're in the daylight. They are looking at the house, touring the house. 3 people. So I just think that this is just a nosy ass neighbor, you guys. I just think this is just a nosy neighbor. Okay, but again, I'm going to drop the link on that, and you guys can actually look at the video because the actual story doesn't do it in justice until you see the video, and because you can actually see how humiliating that can be as a real estate agent, and you're showing your client a home and you're being handcuffed, and everybody's being handcuffed. They have to come out the house. At that point, if I'm the client, I don't even want the fucking house no more. Throw the whole goddamn house away. I don't even want it no more. At that point, I don't want it no more because it's like really. So the house have been broken into. Why would I want to move there? So I'm pretty sure that he's not gonna sell that house, allegedly. Okay. So yeah, that is that on that, you all. Now I want to talk about, before I even get into the volcano and what's going on out there, you guys, in the Atlantic Ocean. I want to talk about what I didn't get a chance to talk about, which was the gentleman that was arrested for the shooting at Timberview High School, Mansfield, where my son went to that school, guys. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I know this is speaking from experience from that school, okay? And I can say allegedly, but at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all some stuff that I experienced in my own self with that school, because my son went there, was one of the first students when they first built that school, was there. Okay. See, it's one thing to be looking out for your neighbor, however, being too nosy, hilarious. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He shouldn't have been arrested. No, he shouldn't have been arrested. But I don't think they didn't arrest him. They just put him in handcuffs, and you could hear in the body cam, they let him go. They took the handcuffs off of him, but they still filed the lawsuit, and as they should, because I would file a lawsuit too. You humiliated me while I'm trying to do a job, in front of my clients. So hell yeah, I'm gonna sue y'all ass off, So yeah. Exactly. So that shit is crazy. And so I'm back to what I was saying on Mansfield Timberview in the school, because I'll say allegedly because it's just to protect the fair use rights and things like that. I'm saying allegedly, but again, you guys, I'm telling you what I experienced and what I know. That those teachers out there, they're afraid of those students. They're really just there for a check, and this is allegedly, but I'm just telling you, they just there for a check. They scared of half them damn students up in there. They whatever the students say up around there goes, basically, So, but yeah, I had to go to their school a lot of times because those children, they will try to bully, but I never had that problem with my son, because actually my son had to help his cousin from being jumped because they were trying to jump his cousin. So he would get involved with trying to help his cousin fight, as he should. Okay. But then he would get kicked out and have to go to alternative schools and shit like that. And I will have to be taken off and have to go, up early and taking him to the fucking alternative school and shit. I got fucking tired of that bullshit up at that goddamn school. Like, that school is just a fucking nightmare up there. Y'all don't even have a clue. And if that was back then when my son was going, I can only imagine how that school is now. So if he was being bullied, this young man was being bullied. Timothy was being bullied, you guys. Everybody know that live in the DFW Metroplex know that he had been bullied, allegedly, and jumped by like 10 niggas and had been in the hospital the week before. Okay. And then get out and y'all seen the video. I ain't even got to talk about it. Y'all saw the video. Y'all saw that video. Y'all saw how that boy was hitting him. Who the hell gonna sit there and let somebody be beating their ass like that and hitting on them like that? I know I ain't. Them licks looked hard. He was hitting it. They was coming fast. Shit. That's what I'm talking about. So it ain't no damn way that I'm gonna sit here and be So now here's the thing. Now he was wrong for taking the gun, back to the school, going back to the school. But everybody's saying that he left the school and came back. I don't think he left that damn school. I think his shit was in the car, allegedly. Let's say that. Let me put that out there, allegedly, okay? Because who got to go to the house and get that shit? But of course, he don't stay far from the school, so it wouldn't have been a far drive. But I don't think he had to drive nowhere. I think his shit was in the car, because he probably was going to be prepared for them if they had came to outside and tried to follow him to his car. But they just caught him in that classroom. You don't know what somebody gonna do at that point. Exactly, because at that point, you already had a fight. They done jumped you the first time. Mm-hmm. You don't know what they're capable of the next time. That's true. That is so true. So yes, you all. I'm just nobody got hurt though. Yeah, but a teacher got shot, and 3 other students. One is in critical condition. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely do that. But at the same time, these kids got to learn how to stop trying to bully people and bullying other people's kids, because this day and age, people are hurting about their kids. Yeah. So, it's just one of them things, So that's on that. And you guys, now I want to get into some real shit on what's going on out here in this Atlantic Ocean, you all, because the last time I talked about it, I told you all that, after it erupted, that they were saying that if it spilled over into the Atlantic Ocean, that the East Coast would be at some type of a risk, okay? And the reason being, and I'm going to share my screen again, because the United States media, you guys, in the news, they're not talking about it. I had to get this from an international source, you guys, overseas source, because they're not talking about it too much, not at all. They don't want, and I don't know why, because they should be, getting people prepared for having to evacuate if that's the case, okay? Now, let's get to it. I'm going to share my screen. Hold on, you all. Because, okay, so as the Palma Volcano continues to eject lava and gases, you guys, and here's the thing, because the sulfur dioxide is now in the air, is now over Puerto Rico and the Caribbean islands, you all. And this is why this shit is serious. And I don't know why they don't want to report it and talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it over here with Cynt City, okay? Because that's what I do, okay? So welcome to the house of Cynt City, because yes, baby, I'm going to talk about it. Let's go. As the La Palma volcano continues to eject lava and gases onto the surface of the Canary Islands, you guys, another volcanic movement is underway. Did y'all hear that? Let me back that shit up in case y'all didn't. Now, since we got the La Palma volcano already in the Atlantic Ocean, if that ain't enough, another volcanic movement is underway, you guys, okay, at the Taal volcano in the Philippines. So the volcano is ejecting gases, releasing an all-time high of 25,456 tons of sulfur dioxide, you guys, in the last few days. And it's flowing even faster as the days progress, you guys, because that volcano is splitting, is opening, is widening up more. And the more it splits, you guys, and once it opens up half, it breaks in half, you all. That is where it's going to cause a tsunami, you guys, so large, allegedly, with feet of water that is going to reach from up to from 100 to 300 feet is what they were saying, you guys. But let me continue and read this, you all, first, okay? So the Philippine Institute of Volcanology, okay, and seismology, y'all be fucking this shit up, and an advisory warned of volcanic earthquakes in the region and lethal, okay, accumulations or expulsions of volcanic gases. Okay, so here's the thing, you all, and I just wanted to touch on that because, and I'm gonna drop the link again because as y'all can see, this is not even the U.S. This is India. Okay, I had to go all and dig way back and go to another goddamn country to get the fucking news because they don't want to report the shit, y'all. Okay, allegedly, they don't want to talk about it. Yes, we need to start praying. Volcano erupted. We definitely need to start praying for real, like for real, because it's more serious, you guys, than than people know. And I keep saying this because if anybody is on the East Coast, I pray that you all stay tuned and stay ready to evacuate at any given moment because it could happen at any given moment, you guys. Like, they're that serious. And what about the water? Again, I keep stressing that. I can't stress it enough. I talked about it in my last video. So now we don't know what the fuck is in the water. Okay. We can't drink the water. Pacific Ocean got oil in it. And I hear the fucking Atlantic Ocean got goddamn sulfur dioxide and gases and volcano shit in it. So we are doomed. Okay. Allegedly. I'm laughing, but it's fun. I swear this shit is crazy, y'all. It is crazy. Yeah. So I wanted to touch on that, you guys. I wanted to let you all know to pay attention to what's going on and not be distracted, you guys, on stuff that's how I'm gonna put it less meaningful than what's really going on in the world, you guys. Okay, there are a lot of things that's going on that we got to stay focused on and be prepared for. Okay, so yeah, I am going to end this live because again, it's Friday night, and I know you guys and I also have things that I need to do and get back to. So I am until the next live, you guys, and we're going to do an update on R. Kelly, and we're also going to do an update and talk about the case coming up October 18 with Ahmaud Arbery, with the father and son that's going to be on trial for his murder, you all. I talked about that also in the previous video. So if y'all didn't watch the previous video, go back and watch that. And also, yeah. So y'all be safe out there. And until next time.